The sugar diet is dead? Is Sugar Punch dead? Ah! Sorry to totally destroy your eardrums, if that's what I just did. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Dustin here, aka Sugar Punch, aka SP. It's been a long time. It's been a hot minute since we've had a conversation, or since we've talked, or, shared anything at all. And for that, I want to apologize. I am sorry for going MIA on you all and literally just abandoning and not posting and not saying anything whatsoever. Not cool. Not cool by me. So I do apologize for that. That being said, it does no good to sit around and cry over spilt milk, right? So we are not going to sit around and dwell on that, and we're just gonna move forward, keep going. That's what life is. Speaking of life, I'll get to it real quick, fast, in a hurry. The reason why I've been gone and been MIA, LIFE, life. That's just the honest truth. For those of you that weren't aware, really the last time I posted anything, I was in Mississippi, and I was living with my mom, and I was waiting for my new place to move into, and I was actually going to start a new job. And after getting there and being several weeks into it, nope, not a good fit. Not a bit. The job did not work out. The living situation did not work out. And a relationship that had been going on for over 6 years, coming up on 7, also ended and did not work out. So yeah, basically my life got a, bomb strapped to it and just blown completely up. And when that happened, obviously I just need to take some time away and just really work on myself, work on just kind of feeling it so I can heal it. And for a good month, I was down in the dumps, pretty depressed. But on the positive of all that, I did not stray away from the weight loss. I didn't go crazy in the wrong direction and gain a bunch of excess weight and have to restart over. Device is too hot, of course. Even in October, almost October here in Texas, device is still too hot. But yeah, I did not go crazy into binge eating and gain a bunch of weight back. Honestly, I just kind of had days where I just didn't even eat at all, and I just wasn't really in the mood to eat or have food. I just kind of zombied through for a month, and yeah, I don't know, I just kind of went through the motions. And as things happen like that in your life, and literally all these pillars in your life that you've known for years and years all crumble down at once, it's a lot to deal with, it's a lot to take in. But bad times don't last forever. Good times are right around the way, and that's where I'm headed. That's where I'm on. I'm on back on the trajectory of good things. I don't want to make this a sad, sappy post, so don't feel bad or feel sad for me. Shit happens in life, Some of it you can control, some of it you can't control, but you can always control your attitude. You can always control your effort, and that's what I focused on. And yeah, so living situation is better than what it was. The job situation is better than what it was. The mental situation, mental clarity, is better than it was. And is it 100% where I want it to be? No. But we're in a better place, If I was at 20% a month ago, I'm at 75% now. So I'm good. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling better. I'm here at the lovely park in Grapevine, Texas, enjoying my walks. And I know that's why a lot of you are here. What's been happening with the weight loss? How's that been going? Like I told you, I think the last time I made a video, I was around like 220 pounds. And now I'm at 209. Just depends on the day. I've been there for probably about a week now. Obviously, the weight loss is not going to be as rapid anymore as to what it was when I was like 240 something pounds, right? It's going to slow down, but we still have our goals that we're going for. The goal is still 165 overall, but that's going to take a little time to get there. And I told y'all from the very beginning, it was not a race. It was a journey for me because it's been a change in lifestyle. And for those of you who are like, are you still sugar dieting? Because it's dead. Did you not know? Yeah, I guess it was pronounced DOA by Cole, which, hey, that's cool. I guess now he's like really pushing like fat-free, but the sugar diet was always like fat-free. So here's what I've been doing, all right? Here's my take on the sugar diet, real quick. I think the sugar diet is a very great tool, one of many tools you can have in your belt if you are wanting to have rapid weight loss quick. If you're someone who, like me, was 5'8", 240 something pounds, almost 250 pounds, and you want to try to get some rapid, oh, I can't speak. You want to get some rapid weight loss, doing the sugar diet in 2 to 3 day intervals will work well for you. That's just having straight sugar, and it will get you some fast weight loss quick. But do I recommend that as a long-term solution to lose all of your weight? I do not. The reason I don't recommend that from my own personal experience is because part of what I felt when I was doing that was I kind of felt like I was losing weight, but my muscles were going away, the muscles that I had, and just like I kind of felt like I was getting very weak. And I didn't want that, which is why those of you who watched me always knew that I was a component of enjoying like the sugar diet, not just sugar fasting, right? And sugar diet was just having sugar throughout your day and then having carbs at night, you know? And I'm still like doing that. Now, as far as what it looks like on a day-to-day basis for me, am I like doing a bunch of sugar fasting? No, not really, not anymore. Like, have I done that for a day? Yeah, every once in a while if I like had a big meal beforehand, but I don't really do that too much. I'll still start my day typically with like some lemonade. I'll do that just because I like it to replace the caffeine. But for breakfast, if I do eat breakfast, which I have been eating breakfast 3 to 4 times a week, like through the whole week now, typically what it persists of, I have some grits, like 2 packets of the instant Quaker Oat grits, because those are super low in fat. And then I'll have these bagels from a brand from Walmart that's like SOSA or something like that. It's for the whole bagel, blueberry flavor. It's only 100 calories, and I think it's 0 fat, and it has like 10 grams of protein, something like that. And I'll put some organic strawberry jelly on that, which ends up being about 60 calories. And then I'll have this brand called like Sandwich Bros, I think. And they make these little, inside of half a pita bread, there's egg and cheese, or they have like egg and bacon or egg and sausage. They even make ones that have like hamburger and cheese, or they have ones that have like chicken and cheese. And so I'll have one of those in the morning. And so all in all, I'm getting in probably like 400 calories, like 20 to 25 grams of protein, and the fat intake is only like 9 grams, right? So I'm still been keeping the fat intake low. For me, what is fat intake? Like, what do I consider low? Well, obviously 0 is always the lowest, but I've loosened up a little bit on that. And for me, it's somewhere between like maybe 30 to 40, maybe sometimes 50 grams of fat. But if I know I'm going to have something that has like a decent amount of fat in my day, Like, let's say for dinner, then I just don't have anything with fat throughout the day. We just keep it simple. We're eating a lot of the same stuff because it's easy to monitor and it's easy to know what I'm putting in my body. For lunch, I typically don't eat lunch. I just don't. I've never been a big lunch person. But if I do have lunch, typically I'll just get a protein bar. My favorite one, or my favorite brand, is a brand called Barbells. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at like Quick Trip gas stations. And they're 200 calories, I think like 6 or 7 grams of fat, and 20 grams of protein. I'll have like one of those. And throughout the day, I just either have water, or I might have like, I don't know, where's it go? I thought I had one, like a sugar-free Gatorade, or maybe I'll have a pop sugar-free, but sometimes I'll have sugar. It just really it just depends on what I'm feeling. Like, if I feel like I want to get a little sugar in my system, I'll just get something that has sugar and enjoy and ingest that. If I don't feel like sugar at that time, I just don't have sugar. I don't overthink it. And for dinner, typically, I'll still have my potatoes. Y'all know I love those. Always a component of baked potatoes, smother them in ketchup. As far as other items, I'll still have cereal. You all know I was always doing cereal. I try to keep it with Frosted Flakes or Frosted Rice Krispies, because those are either 0 fat per serving or 0.5 fat per serving. And then I do Fairlife fat-free milk, and that is 0 fat, and it has like 80 calories per serving, and I think like 16 grams of protein, I think, per serving. So I'll have like 2 cups of that and 2 cups of cereal with that as well. That's good and tasty. And you know, I'll have like the little sandwich bros I was telling you about, but typically for dinner, like maybe the chicken flavored one. It's like 180 calories once again, and like 8 or 9 grams of fat, and then I think like 10 grams of protein. Or I'll have like a sub. Like, I'm not going to Subway though, and I was doing that before Cole was like doing all this crazy Subway stuff. But anyway, like Walmart, they have a really good deal where you can go get like foot-long subs from their place for like $6. So that's a super big steal. The one I like to get is the Black Forest ham with Swiss cheese, and it has like 800 calories, and I think it has like 40 grams of fat, and then it has like 50 grams of protein. So I can eat that. That's super filling. That fills me up. If I do have that for dinner, I'm not having fat throughout my day, right? So I'm just kind of, I have a number in my head, 40 to 50 grams of fat, and I stay under that. As far as calories go, I'm not counting calories. I just like to stay under like 2100, so I don't go too crazy with that either. And I'm just eating the same stuff, you know. I'll make a video of what I'm grabbing from the grocery store, just to give you all an idea. And for those of you that are wondering, hey, are you like still eating like a bunch of candy? One, I never ate as much candy as what people thought. Okay, I just had a variety of options, and I made that stuff last a while. But yes, I do still have candy. But the only candy I have with me now is I may have like a blow pop every once in a while, or the little trolley gummy worms. I'll get those and get a bag that will last me like a week. Because maybe like if I feel like a little hunger come on throughout the day, I'll have a couple of those to kind of tide me over. But ultimately, I'm keeping the fat low, like always. As far as my protein intake goes, I did want to start getting in more protein, because I felt like that in conjunction with like low protein, along with not getting in or getting in too many sugar fasting days, it just really kind of started to make me feel weak physically. You know what I mean? Like, and I've started working out again. So I'm only doing 2 days a week right now. I'm about to bump that up to 3 or 4. But I'm still not going to do a pound of protein per day. I like, you know, so that would be like 210 grams of protein. That's just too much for me. I'm just kind of, you know, I don't know, somewhere between 60 to 100 or so is what I'm doing right now, and I feel like it's working good for me. But yeah, that's the update. That's what it looks like. October is around the corner. I want to get myself to around 205 to 202 by October. That'd be really nice. If I get lower than that, that's cool too. But y'all remember, I always told you it was never a race for me. It was always a long journey, and it was a lifestyle. And I've stayed with it. I've stayed consistent. I did have a period during that rough time where I was just I stayed even, which was perfect. Going through all the stuff that I just recently went through, the fact that I was able to just keep my weight exactly where it was at, I was really happy with those results. But we are definitely back on the train, getting it, ramping it up a little bit more. I'll have some photos coming too of what it looked like from when I took my last weight loss photos with the shirt off to where I'm at now. I'm going to be making a video about that and posting it too. And the last thing I want to talk about, just before I let you go, because the video is going long, is this channel, albeit it was designed and based around like health and weight loss and, sugar. I will not be changing the name of the channel because Sugar Punch is just a kick-ass name, straight up. I love it. It's a cool name. And this channel will not solely just be about weight loss content going forward. Will that still be a lot of my content? Yes. Yes, it will be. So for those of you who are interested in that and only that, you'll still get to see those videos. But at the end of the day, this is my channel. And I want to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I want to talk about the highs. I want to talk about the lows. Maybe I talk about mental health. Maybe I talk about music that I'm into. Maybe I talk about, I don't know, movies that I'm watching, TV shows that I might be watching. I don't know. I'm just going to start ingraining more of my personal life into these videos because it's an outlet for me. And, I just want to share those things, Everything doesn't have to be solely based around the fitness thing 24/7, 365. Because honestly, y'all, that just gets kind of boring because it's like there's only so many things I can talk about. And, hey, maybe some of you might be interested in that kind of stuff. So if you're interested into learning just more about me and my life and what's going on, like the personal side of things, you'll get to see those videos. And if you're not, you can just skip them. That's cool. And if you no longer want to watch and follow because of that, that's cool too. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you for being a part of the journey as always. But we're going to get back to uploading every single week, being consistent again like we once were. And I just want to say truly, truly thank you all, and I appreciate you all, to the people who are watching this video, people who are still around, people who are still interested in my story and my weight loss journey. I hope your weight loss journey has been going phenomenal. If you hit a speed bump like me, that's fine. That's okay. It happens. Stop beating yourself up. You need to be kinder to yourself. You need to show more compassion to yourself, okay? But that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video. Till next time, all the best.